Hello to the people across the world. Today, I'm going to tell you a really good strategy and way of how to get trophies easily. And this includes one game mode that is on right now, and it may come in the future. It usually comes at Halloween. For some reason, it's in Brawl Stars right now. I don't know if it's because of the challenge, but if it's because of the challenge and it's back, it's really good and easy way of grinding trophies. So, just for you guys, I tested out all the brawlers with this glitch, or whatever you want to call it, bug, or it's not a bug or glitch, but basically you get an advantage from other players, and people who play this mode, they know this strategy. Most people know the strategy, and this is how players are getting rank 35s, rank 30s easily. If you never get a rank 25, easy. This is an easy way to get it really easily. I will show you, and I don't know if I'll guide you, but I'll have to see later on in the video. Have you guessed what game mode I was talking about? Well, the game mode is Graveyard Shift. Of course, you may got some hints from before that I said Halloween, and yeah, that's basically it. But before, in Graveyard Shift, I used a strategy. This was a long time ago, but like 2 Halloweens ago, or like a Halloween ago, I don't remember. But I used a strategy, I really enjoyed it. It was BB with shield, and then using her health gadget, and I loved using the strategy before. But this strategy is even more broken. Oh, and this isn't just one brawler. There's like multiple brawlers. That's what at the beginning of the video when I said I tested all brawlers that are good for this and that work, it works. You may be asking that what is this thing that gives you advantage over players? It is the shield gear. It is absolutely broken in this mode. What I mean, it is just catastrophically broken. Now I'll explain why it is broken and how it works. By the way, this only works for some brawlers. But when I mean some, I mean a lot of brawlers. So, Graveyard Shift, if you never played it for any reason, I don't know why. And now I'll explain how the game mode works. And I'll put a time where you can skip to wherever I finish talking about this mode. So, Graveyard Shift is a modifier. And it can be put into different modes, like Solo Showdown, Duo Showdown, Gem Grab, Soccer. You understand what I'm saying? Now, when you're playing, your health decreases. But remember this, the higher the brawler, the more health it takes. The lower the brawler, the less health it takes. You can get your health back by attacking people. So if you attack people a little bit, then a little bit of your health is back. If it's like Piper, then like a lot of health is back. And when you eliminate someone, all of your health is back. So now I'll give you a short form version of what I said, and pause if you want to read it. Okay, so now you may be asking, what is this thing that gives you an advantage over other players? It is actually the shield gear. That thing is just OP. It is broken right now in Graveyard Shift. For some brawlers that have low health, they just get the shield back. So it removes like 60 HP, or 60 shield HP, or whatever you want to call it. Then it just adds it back, and it's just so forth, so on. And it's just OP. You can just keep on like camping in a bush and you won't get any health removed until you get hit by someone. I actually put the shield gear on every brawler. I'll release a separate video on like all of them that I did. It's just for people that want to see how much HP removes for anything, so they don't have to check. That took me about like half an hour. Alright, so now here are the results. So everything is clear for works and does not work. So basically what works is for the shield gear. What works, you can do that thing or take advantage of that thing, and does not work, it does not work for those brawlers. But for both, I'll explain every brawler on what I mean by that. For Sprout, it only works if he has the special star power that gives him a shield when he's in a bush. When he's in a bush, then it works. Okay, so of course for Meg, it's if she's not in the robot form, then it works. But if she's in the robot form, it does not work. Okay, so you may be asking, what is Fang doing there? Because he has lots of health, that makes no sense. Okay, so basically it will work if he has that shield star power, which will remove a lot of damage taken, and it will work. I won't say he's the best for that, but it will work. But it only works for like certain times, so not like, oh, it's really fast, gonna be like back and forth. It's gonna be like once, and after like 3 or 4 seconds it works. And last and not least is Mandy. So Mandy has a star power, which gives her a shield when she's in focus. I'm pretty sure it's 30%. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. But when you are focused and you have the shield gear, then it works. otherwise it will not work. Now I'll give you a template of what I rank every brawler in this mode. This is, by the way, this is my opinion. You may have a different opinion, but this is my opinion based on what I think. So if you don't like some stuff, then I understand. And here's the template. So honestly, for this mode, which I think are the best brawlers to go would be throwers. They're just super good in this, especially Tick, because of the shield gear. A lot of people play Tick on that map, and Tick is very good. I would also say that for Barley, because Barley has that star power which also heals him 100 HP. I think it's 400, but because of the mode it gives him 100, because of like 100 every time he throws, and he can just non-stop do it, and it's really good. And Sam, of course, because of the star power, which lets Sam heal. Then the rest is kind of obvious. It's because of the shield gear, and also that they're long rangers or they're throwers, so it's really good. Okay, so for the brawlers I put in good, Mortis is good because he's a counter to the throwers that are going to be playing in that mode. I already said about Fang from before because of the shield. Rico's good because of that gadget which can bounce and he can heal up really quickly. Then Pam, of course, because she can heal, that is very good. Dynamite because he's a thrower, and Grump because he's a thrower. Throwers are really good in that mode. And Belle is there is because she has a long range. Jean is really good to chip damage, and then there's Leon, which has that star power that can also heal him, and Edgar to counter some of the throwers, but I would not say he's that great, but he's just good. But you need to be careful with him, of course. And then there's Gray. Gray is really good because he can teleport to the throwers, and he has that piano falling gadget, which is really good for him. He also has that healing star power, which lets him heal when he teleports. Carl is good because he can just swing himself to like a thrower and then kill them, and it's just really good. And Meg because she can do the shield gear thing. Griff is pretty good because every like 2 seconds, I'm pretty sure, it just heals him, so it's really good in that mode. And BB because of that shield star power and also the healing gadget. But because she is a tank, I would just recommend maybe for BB just to camp or to stay less aggressive. And now for the brawlers that are in normal. So Bonnie can jump to the throwers, which is really good. Other than that, she's not that fast, and it will be kind of hard to hit people because not a lot of tanks play in that mode. For Eve, she has that shield gear, so it's gonna be good for her. And for Rosa, why I put her, because she has that healing star power, and she also has that 100 HP slowness where it slows the people and damages them for 100 damage. Stu is good because of his super, he can just dash and just keep on dashing, and with his heal star power it's gonna be good, or long range is also good. So for Janet, I would say she's in normal and good, like in between those tiers, but her super is really good, and that gadget where she can escape is really good, or the dealing damage. So I just put her in normal, but I would say in between normal and good. Mr. P is good because he can shoot over walls with his normal attack. And then for the rest, it's just going to be kind of obvious, I'm going to say. So for bad, it's like they're just not that good, but they're like decent, so I just put them there. And for horrible, I would not say they're good because they don't have that much range. But for Surge, I would not say he's good because a lot of tanks don't play in that mode, in Graveyard Shift. So I would not say that Surge is good there. Okay, so my suggestion would be use the brawlers that can do that advantage with the shield gear and just camp with them, and at the very end just like, you know, do whatever you can to win. You can also try playing aggressive, but I would not recommend it. Also, when someone hits you, do not start chasing after them, because sometimes that will make you lose even more trophies because you won't get them, and when you're chasing someone, they have more control because you're chasing after them, and their shots can land a little bit more farther than yours can. So yeah, please don't do that. Just like calm down and don't attack them. And it's better to just camp unless you're like really low, like you're like below 1000, then yeah, then it's time to go and try to get some health. But again, you're playing, so you do whatever you want. Thank you for watching this video, and if this video helped you, please subscribe and like the video. Other than that, I'll see you next time.